How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and today we have more Mariners baseball as we continue our sluggish 2-6 start to the season, taking on the Boston Red Sox as we try to salvage a game in a series here. So we're going to take on John Means, former Baltimore Orioles ace, and we're going to send out Yuri Perez once again. There you see that we're 2-6 as the Astros off to a blistering start, as they always are, I guess. And kind of changing up the format of how I do these videos just a little bit. Let's take a look at our lineup. Kind of my idea here is to, take a look at the teams, especially since, it's deep enough into the series where a bunch of teams kind of look a little bit different, including us, compared to the Mariners in real life especially. But also throughout the week, just kind of see what's going around the league and try and play a game a week here during the regular season. I'm not sure how great that'll go, but this will be the last season. I don't think I will either have time to finish it and start a new one by the next time the next game comes out. I know it's December, but we're already talking about it. Or, I just might get busy again. And so, this will be our last season. So we are trying to hit our goal here of getting a World Series to Seattle, and it's not gone so well. This team struggles in a lot of areas, even though we've kind of built a powerhouse core. But it just hasn't panned out. Baseball's a silly sport sometimes. Looking at this Red Sox team, though, looking at their position players, it's so interesting. They have Tristan Casas and Freddie Freeman. Casas plays right field. Casas plays first base, whereas Freddie DHs, which I guess makes sense. I mean, Freeman's won his fair share of accolades, but he came over to Boston, got traded in between 2023 and 2024. Julio Urias signed with the Red Sox following his teammate behind in 2024. And so they've got an interesting team. Corbin Carroll acquired by the Red Sox. Castellanos there as well. He was acquired in 2024. So the Red Sox are kind of doing something. It's not really working out for them, but they're trying. And they got a lot of speed, too. Max Stassi from the Angels. John Means, Julio Urias. Chris Sale still pitching. So, the Red Sox are kind of in the same boat we are. Just kind of, they've had, a decent team. Fenway favors the pool hitters, so go for pool guys, with the short fence and right. But they just can't really seem to put it together. The Dodgers and the Astros, of course, best teams in the league right now. I went too fast before I could even see where the Sox are, but they're 5-6. So both teams under 500. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week, their version of Sunday Night Baseball, although it's Sunday afternoon baseball. So we're 2-6. They're 5-4. I can't read apparently, so they're above 500, but just barely. So we're hoping to kind of get a win here, salvage a series, win a series, actually, I think. Yes, win a series. So can we win our first series of the year? Let's hope. Let's go for it. We're sitting out Yuri Perez once again. We played his first start here in this season, and it didn't go so great towards the end. Got 8 strikeouts though, but that control and the defense behind him needs to show up to play. That's all I'll say. Y'all saw the Astros video. Good things are to be expected with this kid. And John Means, kind of a struggle, but he gets the win. 5.6 ERA, 6 1/3 innings, 7 hits, 3 walks to 2 strikeouts. So the lefty, that'll be interesting for me because our 2 best hitters, Soto and Tucker, are both lefties, and I'm still trying to kind of get my bearings here. Leading off the game is Craig Nunez, and he is having, along with many of this Mariners team, just an abysmal start to the year. So the first pitch of the ball game is a fastball high and in for a strike. Means jumps ahead of Nunez 1-0. 0-1. There's a pitch that's well outside. See, it's easy to pick up that slider from the lefty. Easy take for me. I'll need more pitches to miss widely like that, and hopefully I don't swing at him as Nunez rips that into center field for a base hit. So there we go. I'm getting on board here. I agree with that fan in the crowd. Nice rip. Here's Brian Hayes. He's also struggling. Hopefully the lefty will help favor him and boost his average up a little bit. First pitch swinging, got jammed there on the pitch inside the wrists, but he's able to fist it out into right field, and Craig Nunez able to move up to third. So Mariners have him. This is what we want. This is what we need. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Ground ball will possibly score a run. But with Julio, I mean, you don't really expect a ground ball. You expect him to kind of drive it in, right? Get it in the air. Big cut from Julio. Fastball swung on a miss, 0-1. 265 average here in the first 8 games. You know, the season's just getting started. It's cold up here in Seattle. I'm sure it's cold up in April. I don't know. That's a sign of a cold player right there. That ugly swing, and John's ahead of him, 0-2. In the dirt. Nice take by Julio. Good job, me. And it's 1-2 as Nunez slides back into third. I wasn't going to send him anyways. You silly catcher for the Red Sox, you. And he's able to lay off the high fastball. Similar spot to the one he chased earlier. 2-2. You heard the lady, Julio. Instead, he takes a ball outside. Wasn't going to throw that ball or put that ball in the bleachers. And cleanup man Kyle Tucker, who has been doing just that, cleaning things up, is on deck. And easy take. Curveball misses inside, backs him off the plate just a little bit, and he draws the walk. And the bases are loaded for Kyle Tucker. 387 average. He has been the bright spot of this Mariners offense here to start the season, as he takes a ball outside. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. So maybe not hitting for the most pop in 8 games, but, 10 RBIs is not bad. Ooh, that's not a good swing. Fastball jams him. Infield flies called, even though he's in the outfield. And runners stay put with 1 man out. But, you know what? I'll take this. Juan Soto coming up. You got Mitch Haniger behind him. If Soto can't come through, Haniger hits lefties hard. And I have faith in us. But I think Juan Soto will come through. 250 to start the year. Again, offense, offense and bullpen. And maybe a little bit of defense. And maybe our starters. Everything just really not going well, but the bullpen is not great. A lot of guys have high ERAs. Offense is kind of sluggish to start, but we are scoring runs. But it's really it's a lot of 1-run losses, 2-run losses. Offense is keeping us in it. The bullpen just can't really keep a lead as Soto fouls that pitch off and he's down 1-2. Just don't want a ground ball. Means keeping the ball up for the most part. Up and in. And I don't mean up and in. I mean up and inside. That pitch is right in his wheelhouse, but Soto can't catch up and fouls it back. I don't think John Means wants to be missing pitches up there, but hey, if I can't catch up to him, I mean, you might as well, right? Good take by Juan. 2-2. Good slider. Left on left crime. Can't lay off that slider away. And just like that, our biggest bats go down quietly. 2 outs for Mitch Haniger. First home game back on the channel. 3rd home game here. Sure, Mariners fans are happy to see him here and healthy, and Haniger connects to right field. And there is no doubt about this one, as that is a grand slam. 4 runs scored for the Mariners, his 2nd home run of the young season, and Mitch Haniger has a warm welcome and makes it all worth it here. Grand slam for him. I bet that's good to see, and I bet that feels good for him as he's back here with the Mariners on a 1-year deal. And he gives us the lead coming through. So Yuri Perez has a 4-run lead here as we start the 2nd inning. But Trace Thompson league floater coming back down. We'll draw on the walk, and no double play there as Carroll's got wheels, but you know, you get the lead runner. 0-1, another chance, but botched by Leonardo Rivas, giving Craig Dowdy the day off. Runners at second and third, hit to Terang, and that'll end it. So Perez able to get out of it, but that was not a great play by Rivas. Here's Cal Raleigh. Switch hitter batting from the right-hand side against the lefty. And first pitch to center field straight away. And he's just going to watch it go into the batter's eye. Cal Raleigh, solo shot to lead off the second. And it is a now 5-0 lead. Raleigh crushes lefties. And he shows just that here as he's able to connect on the first pitch. And make it a 5-run lead. Rivas, the switch hitter, another switch hitter. That's what I kind of like having down here at in the bottom of the lineup. Just some switchies. I don't know if anyone calls them switchies, but I'm going to call them that now. Blooped the other way, and that'll fall in front of the right fielder. Rivas is on. We love it when we can get little bloops to go our way.
The first baseman, number 1.
All right, Craig Nunez, line of card flipping over. And another bloop. That'll fall in front of the right fielder. And hey, I mean, we'll take it. Can't complain. So we're looking to blow this one out here early, and the Red Sox aren't going to take any chances, even though those weren't bad pitches by John Means. Like, that last one was literally out of the zone, and I still somehow managed to, like, just float that one into right field. But manager's going to cut his leash. He's done.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
And they're going to bring in Brandon Walter. His ERA doesn't look promising in 2 2/3 of an inning in 2 appearances, but he's another lefty. And we'll see what he can do. Brian Hayes looking to open this one up. Fastball misses outside, ball 1. Two and 0. Walter with the low socks. Up the middle, base hit. Here comes Rivas around third. The throw from center is offline. And Cabrian makes it a 6-0 Mariners lead. Here's Julio, still nobody out. Oh, backs him off the plate. He's kind of been backed off a couple times. First by Means and now by Walter. Oh, good play by Cassis. There's one, and he won't get the lead runner. So, Julio reaches there, but that's a nice play. That's like a Freddie Freeman-esque play. But he's able to get back and cover. Even though Julio's got some wheels, he was probably never going to get them anyways. Still, what a play. 1 out, Kyle Tucker. Left on lefty. And that's in a hole. That's going to get through the hole, and that will score a run, and it's 7-0 Mariners. So Tucker coming through. You like to see it, playing some small ball. That's fun. On to the 4th. There's a strikeout from Perez. This time Trace Thompson is the victim. Second strikeout. Corbin Carroll hit hard to Terang, bobbles it. What's with our boys not really being able to play? They've got good defensive ratings. Just a rough day, I guess. Maybe it's that Seattle sun. They're probably not used to it. Julio makes the catch. Runner stays put at first. 2 outs. And here's Nick Castellanos. I think he's in left. I know in some simulations that I've run, I can't remember. I think it was in 22. When he was in Houston in my Braves franchise, he played center field. That's a good play by Rivas to end the inning. So Castellanos is no threat. And we still got the shutout going through 4. To the 6th. 2, 3, and 4. Freddie Freeman. Doing Freddie Freeman things. Going the other way. Base hit. You know what they say about Freddie Freeman, right? He's just a slap hitter. And he slapped that the other way. 0-2 to Devers. And Devers into right field. So, you know what? As that ball is going to be wild, so another just crappy play from our infielders. But you know what? You'll take Devers and Freeman singles. And Rivas. What is up with his arm today? Like, dang. That's another bad throw. And luckily this one doesn't go into the stands, so it stays in play. Runners at the corners, and his, like, not so great defense could give the Red Sox their first lead. Cassis to left. Soto's there, and Yuri Perez gets out of it. 7-0. On to the 8th. Chris Flexen is in now. Hoping to flex a little bit after Perez's good start. Unfortunately, Julio Sierra, with his wheels, is going to hit a leadoff double. So the Red Sox threatening once again. Freddie Freeman, 2 for 2. Diving try by Nunez. He can't make the... Oh, no, he will make the play. I guess Freddie, you know, slowing down with age. But Sierra to third. And Rafael Devers, which, in hindsight, I'm not going to walk him here. Also, that pitch does miss low. At least I don't think he walks. I don't really remember. But I should have walked him. If I don't walk him, I should have. But, you know, we all make mistakes. We all do things. Hindsight's 20/20, right? So, you know. 2-1. Hit hard. And I guess they scored. I don't know what I was doing. Hindsight's 20/20. On to the bottom of the 8th. Juan Soto is going to crush that ball to right field. No doubt about it. Juan Soto solo shot. And you know what? You know, we let the Red Sox get a run. And then we said, you know what? No. No, you have to come beat us by 7. Or down 7. Hopefully the start of Soto's bat heating up. We can only hope, though. On to the 9th, and this is kind of where the wheels start falling off for Chris Flexen. Corbin Carroll with a solo shot to right center. So it's an 8-2 game now. So first of the season for Carroll. And like I said, it's going to be a bit of a struggle here for Flexen. Let's see, though. 1 out. The other way, down the right field line. Fair ball and a ground rule double. So Marcel Mayer. Another diving try from Nunez. And Flexen is able to cover for the 2nd out, but runners are at 2nd and 3rd. Still a 6-run lead. With the lineup card flipping over. Sierra's going to swing and miss. That's a fastball down the middle. As you can see, Flexen has no confidence left. But I was like, he's finishing this one. We're gonna save our bullpen. And that's hard hit. And that'll take it to the bag himself. Craig Nunez will. And we take our first series of the year off of a dominant start from Yuri Perez against this Red Sox team. Nice showing for the kid as he makes his Mariners home debut. And Mitch Haniger also coming back home and doing a lot of damage with that grand slam in the first. Juan Soto with the solo shot in the 8th. It was all Mariners all day. 8-2 your final. And Perez with not as many strikeouts, only 4, but he is your player of the game as he goes 6. Can't complain about that. So I hope you guys are enjoying Mariners baseball being back on the channel. And if you are, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe as I post videos as often as I can. Next video, we'll take on the Toronto Blue Jays, who I like to affectionately think of as our series, like YouTube series rival. Those guys destroy us every time we play them. We lost to them in the postseason, so we're hoping to kind of start 2026 off right against them. But until then, guys, I will catch you later and take care.